Ji. So good evening. This is Imran al Haq with a new listening video, and today you can see we are going to fill a form in listening. When it comes a form in listening section one, especially so start imagining about the spellings of the name, okay, the spellings of a street, okay, the phone number of any person, the address of any street, of any area. So when you start thinking about all these things, the form will really become easy for you to fill in. So you can see this one, okay, to fill a form. So when you are about to fill the form, try to keep in mind these things. First of all, the spellings of a name. The secondly, the telephone number. Okay, for these two things I'll definitely advise you to listen the videos on YouTube about the spellings of name for 2 to 3 days, and the same cases with the telephone number. When you keep on listening these two things, their spellings and digit respectively, you will become adept in solving, in writing the true digits and true spellings as well. So when you keep on listening, just practice this only for 2 days, these two things. Then try to listen the time as well accurately. I have uploaded my videos on YouTube channel, so you can consult those videos how to tell time, those videos, and will definitely give you a comprehensive view of telling time. So I have uploaded that video as well. And next one is address. Definitely there are two speakers. One is asking about the whereabouts of the second, and second will tell the address. So this includes as well the spellings of that place, okay, or the name of that place. Same like this, we will discuss this form as well. Then vehicle number, the car number. Okay, so let's start our video and see this here. First of all, here the coordinator, this is Gary. So what are you expecting the next? The surname also. So what, how he will pronounce the surname in spellings as well. So be ready to keep your pencil here exactly on the line and start writing the answer. The next one is level. What kind of level is is of the learner as well? Is he a beginner? Is he an expert? Is he at primary level or high level? The next, place gives the meaning of where. So when the speaker speaks where, so you must be all ears, so must give your ears. So he is talking about a place where the concert is going to be taken place. Okay, the next thing is street. You start imagining that he will take the name of that street, even though he can trap you by telling other names as well. But you must take actual information out of that listening and write down the true spellings as well. The next thing, Thursday morning at, I have uploaded my video about the time, how to tell time and how to write down the time, okay, in Ielts listening. So if you go through that video, that will be helpful for you as well. The next thing, time says when. So a recommended website, so he will talk about the name of that website. Okay, so write down the spellings are very vital or crucial in this form. So when you are transferring these spellings on the answer sheet, be careful. Let's start our what you call that completing form. Okay, it's audio. Okay, so when you keep on imagining and keep on thinking about the whole situation, this will definitely help you. Okay,
this is the Ielts listening test. A number of different recordings, and you will have to answer questions on what you hear. There will be time for you to read the instructions and questions, and you will have a chance to check your work. All the recordings will be played once only.
Keep in mind, all the recording will be played only one time. Okay, so be all ears. So give your ears to all, the listening. Okay, so let's start. He is going to start. We are going to fill up this form. Yes, first of all, go through all these instructions. Okay, so keep in mind all these things.
listen carefully and answer questions 1 to 6.
Coleman, how are you?
Good, thanks.
I wanted to have a chat with you because our friend Josh told me that you've joined a guitar group and it sounds interesting. I'd really like to learn myself.
Why don't you come along? I'm sure there's room for another person.
Really? So, who runs the classes?
He's called a coordinator. His name's Gary Matheson.
Let me note that down. Gary... How do you spell his surname?
It's Mathieson.
Right, thanks.
He's retired, actually, but he's a really nice guy, and he used to play in a lot of bands.
Thanks. So, how long have you been going?
About a month now.
And could you play anything before you started?
I knew a few chords, but that's all.
I'm sure everyone will be better than me.
That's what I thought too. When I first spoke to Gary on the phone, he said it was a class for beginners, but I was still worried that everyone would be better than me. But we were all equally hopeless.
Oh, that's reassuring. So, where do you meet?
Well, when I joined the group, they were meeting in Gary's home. But as the group got bigger, he decided to book a room at the college in town. I prefer going there.
I know that place. I used to go to tap dancing classes there when I was at secondary school. I haven't been since, though, and I can't remember what road it's in. Is it Lock Street?
It's just beyond there, at the bottom of New Street, near the city roundabout.
Yes, of course.
The guitar club is on the first floor in room T347.
Right. And when do you meet? Is it at the weekend?
We meet on Thursdays. It used to be 10:30, and that suited me well. But now we meet at 11. The class that's in there before us asked if they could have the room for another 30 minutes.
Oh, I see. Well, I'd love to come, but I don't have a guitar.
Well, you can always buy a second-hand one. There's a website called The Perfect Instrument that sells all kinds of guitars, violins, and so on. I'm sure you'll find something there. You hear the rest of the conversation.
So you see, all of you, this is really very easy task to do. You can get a handsome band if you are, vigilant all the time, if you are active or alert, if you know the whole situation, if you are adept in write down the answers and the spellings as well. So what to do? First of all, practice makes a man perfect. If you do a lot of practice, okay, so you can churn out good bands as well. I am prayerful for you. I say you best of luck. Thank you. See you in the next video. Take care.